It is 8:44, and it's just the last sliver of this band of rain moving on through. Of course, we had severe storms overnight last night. Those tapered off by around 10 o'clock. But early this morning, we had another line that developed. That is the end of it, moving into Wayne County and down into Sampson County. Just a little bit of rain with that, and that's it. We're starting to see clearing from the Triangle area westward, and we are going to see a good bit of sunshine for this afternoon. We take a look at that front. There it goes, and we have clearing behind it, and we get a little bit of a break for a while. This is a look at the storm reports from the last 24 hours. Alabama got hit especially hard. Lots of reports of tornado damage. There were several of those in Georgia as well. None of that in South Carolina and North Carolina, but you could really follow along where the track of those stronger storms were. Those white circles are where we had wind damage. We had a lot of trees down in Orange County. We had a roof blown off of a building in Durham. We had some trees down along the Wake County, Johnston County line, as well as down here at parts of Sampson County and down into Moore County. So a lot of folks have some tree damage to try to clean up. Here's a look at Futurecast, and of course we're going to continue to see clearing. We'll see partly cloudy skies through the afternoon, maybe a little slower in our southeastern counties, and we could see some redevelopment of clouds later on this afternoon. But the rest of the day should be dry until we get to around 10 o'clock. We have another disturbance that's going to swing through, and this one may produce a rain-snow mix. Gradually, we're going to see colder air moving in above us, and so some of that's going to start as snow, but then melt into raindrops as it falls into warmer air that's down here closer to the ground. But in some places, we're going to see that rain-snow mix, especially, say, from the Triangle area southward. There's 3 a.m., and then we should see the end of this by, say, 5, 6 o'clock. The models are, not all completely in agreement with this. Getting some snow out of this particular pattern may be pretty tough. Certainly, we're not looking at the potential for much accumulation, if any, on the roads. Our ground temperatures are in the 50s right now, and of course, we could see maybe a dusting on elevated surfaces, cars, trees, that sort of thing, but it shouldn't be anything that causes us any real issues. You can see some of those rainfall, snow. I'm just not used to saying snow, right? Some snowfall accumulation on grassy surfaces or potentially elevated surfaces at maybe, a half an inch at the very most. So a little dusting for some folks. The timing would be 10 or 11 p.m. to around 3 or 4 a.m. Rain snow mix with an accumulating dusting possible, but our soil temperatures are in the 50s. So we're going to be hard pressed to see much of that sticking around. Right now, partly cloudy skies in downtown Raleigh at 50 degrees, and our temperatures are in the 40s in the north, looking at 50s for most of us. We're going to see 56 for the high today, and then colder tomorrow at 46, Sunday and Monday. We continue our warm up through the 50s. If you're going to be headed out to the prayer breakfast on Monday morning, look at that, 25 degrees. You'll need to bundle up, but out for a day of service on Monday, temperatures will warm on up into the 50s. We continue our warm up. Look at that. We have another 70-degree day in this 7-day forecast. How are we going to get any snow?